Well, good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday morning, and we are off to a wet start to the day. Shouldn't come as a big surprise. We've been talking up this next wave of wet weather in what has been wave after wave of an atmospheric river affecting the state of California, but really starting to weaken as it heads towards San Diego. Before we show you these totals, want to point out central and northern California, even moving towards southern California, areas of Ventura County, all the way up through Santa Barbara County have been inundated with rain. They've seen pretty severe flooding all the way up through northern California. They've seen down trees, down power lines. So the storm that continues to pummel northern California and then migrate south keeps losing steam as it gets to San Diego. This doesn't come as a big surprise. It's pretty typical for a lot of these storms, but we're still seeing higher than normal totals for us in San Diego. So with this next wave that has come our way after it hit central and southern California, only brought half an inch or so to San Onofre. Valley Center just over 3/10 of an inch. Fallbrook 3/10 of an inch. Carlsbad 1/4 of an inch. And this is all through the morning hours, right? So we still have quite a bit of time between now and the end of the day for these totals to gain some momentum and for some thunderstorms to even play a role in our day. So Tuesday today, we've got showers in the light to moderate form throughout the morning and afternoon. By the afternoon, around noon to 4 p.m., we run the risk of some moderate to heavy downpours of rain and even some thunder and lightning embedded in this. So when we show you just the last couple hours, you can see how things have been decent to us, right? But still scattered in nature. These scattered showers are still bringing good quantities to Oceanside, favoring North County versus the South Bay. But that's typical for these storms. They come usually from north to south, and in turn, they lose that steam as they head farther south. I want to show you the watches, warnings, and advisories that we are working through right now. Luckily, all the green that you see where we have flood watches, flood warnings, those are not in effect for San Diego. You don't see that green extending to San Diego. What we do have, because of the high surf, is a high surf advisory with 5 to 8 foot waves, sets of 10 in there. And then you move all the way over to our inland valleys, our mountains, and through our deserts, and we have a wind advisory in effect through 4 p.m. today. 30 to 40 mile per hour winds, gusts upwards of 65 miles per hour. This high surf advisory does not come along with a coastal flood advisory, and that means we don't expect coastal flooding to take place. However, the second day of these high surf advisories usually pack more of a punch. So we'll see if tomorrow ends up changing things. Wind advisory sometimes comes earlier than the rain. You feel the wind really pick up out there while it's overcast, and then that rain comes through. So don't assume that if you're not seeing the rain, you won't see the wind. They work to varying degrees throughout the day. So those gusts are going to be pretty intense with that wind advisory expiring at 4 p.m. Taking you up north to Orange County and LA County, all the green that we've got out there, flood warning and flood watch. We also have a high wind warning in effect. So there is a lot to go around as we start off our Tuesday morning. This has been an anomaly for us in California. It is a tough way to get the surplus that we need of rain totals. So we're, of course, seeing both sides of this. We are appreciative of the surplus of snow up toward the mountaintops and of rain on our totals for the water year, but we are seeing it at a cost, which is devastation in other parts of our state. We continue to track scattered showers throughout the morning and afternoon here in San Diego. We're going to watch that on our future models. Here's 11 a.m. Still coming together to varying degrees and then kind of breaking apart. We'll see the next impactful wave come closer to 2 p.m. or so, and that's where you start to see more yellow popping up on the screen. Yellow and orange is our signal for those showers to kind of make way for thunderstorms. There is the chance that some of these showers just come along with a quick downpour of rain. No thunder or lightning, but when we see that rain come at a pretty intense rate, I mean, you can really start to feel it and start to see it pour, and that's when those strong downdrafts usually interact as well. So we'll keep track of these storms as they pass through, tapering off toward the evening commute. So by 4:35 p.m., you see that southeast corner of San Diego starting to lose its momentum, and then after that, we're back to a dry start to our Wednesday. Wednesday through Friday is going to be our opportunity for that ground to dry up, for things to simmer down out there after this next wave. So here's what we see as far as your rain accumulation goes. We're expecting, in addition to what we've already seen, a full additional inch in Fallbrook at Palomar Mountain, 9/10 of an inch in Julian, 7/10 in Alpine, 8/10 in Ramona. Green is showing where we have those upwards of an inch accumulations, and then off toward the coastline, the farther south you go, the lighter those accumulations are. 3/10 of an inch for Del Mar, San Diego, and Chula Vista. By the time we get to your afternoon, our high temperatures are not going to be all that much warmer than where we are right now. Those clouds are kind of holding us back from that. So we'll stay in the upper 50s, some low 60s scattered in there. 59 for Fallbrook, 60 for Vista as that afternoon high. These highs are only about 5 degrees cooler than average, so this storm isn't bringing all that much cold air with it, but we are seeing that rain, absolutely. So here's the 8-day forecast, because we have another storm to already set our sights on. Wednesday through Friday, we get this break, and we are going to enjoy it while we can, because it's going to give us the opportunity for that ground to dry up, for the atmosphere to kind of stabilize again, and then we're back to unsettled weather as soon as Saturday comes around. Then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, day after day, we're going to see rain in the forecast. It's going to be lighter than what we're seeing for today, and that's because it's going to come spread out over those several days. So we'll likely see on-off showers, especially into Sunday. Monday, maybe another day of widespread rain, and then it looks like Tuesday, the coastline could see a little bit of sunshine peeking on through. Temperatures are mostly going to stay in the upper 60s for that little break that we get from Wednesday through Friday, and then cool down again to the low 60s, even upper 50s inland. Mountains and deserts are also going to move to the cooler end. You got Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday bringing us down to the low 40s, low 60s for the deserts. Again, rain to a varying degree. So it looks like Sunday and Tuesday are going to be our better opportunities to run into drier skies, but it's going to stick with this unsettled weather pattern all the way through the middle of next week. So we're continuing to track these conditions as the rain comes down here in San Diego County. You can keep track of the latest. You can interact with our live Doppler radar. That is on our website, CBS8.com, as well as on our CBS 8 app. We appreciate you being with us here for an extended forecast, and we hope you have a great and a safe rest of your day.